There are children who disappear suddenly, and then there are children who disappear slowly. Relisha Rudd was 8 years old when she vanished in Washington, D.C. Not from a playground, not from a street corner. She disappeared while schools, shelters, and social services believed she was accounted for. By the time anyone reported her missing, she had already been gone for weeks. This is the story of Relisha Rudd and of the system that noticed too late. Relisha Tano Rudd was a bright, playful 8-year-old. She loved music, she loved to dance, she loved school. In 2014, Relisha lived with her mother and siblings in a homeless shelter in Washington, D.C. Like thousands of families in the city, they were navigating housing instability while relying on public systems meant to keep children safe. Relisha attended Payne Elementary School. Teachers described her as engaged and cheerful. She had routines, and she had trusted adults around her. She was visible until suddenly she wasn't. In January 2014, Relisha stopped showing up to school. Notes were sent explaining her absences. Some claimed she was sick. Others said she was staying with relatives. School officials accepted the explanations, but the notes were later found to be forged. By early March, staff at Payne Elementary became concerned. They contacted Child and Family Services. On March 19, 2014, Relisha Rudd was officially reported missing. By then, she had not been seen by school officials for more than a month. The last confirmed sighting of Relisha came from a surveillance footage. She was seen walking calmly beside an adult man through a hotel hallway. That man was someone the system had already allowed into her life. Relisha lived in a shelter where a maintenance worker named Khalil Tatum had access to families and children. He wasn't a teacher, not even a caseworker, and definitely not a caregiver. But he was trusted. Tatum had previously taken Relisha on outings. He accompanied her to medical appointments. He was known to both her family and shelter staff. Despite this access, background checks and supervision were insufficient to keep Relisha safe. School officials accepted written excuses without verification. Child welfare agencies did not immediately intervene. Information moved slowly. Responsibility was diffused. No single failure explains what happened. It was accumulation. Khalil Tatum quickly became the primary suspect. In the days following Relisha's disappearance, Tatum's wife was found dead. Shortly afterward, Tatum died by suicide. Relisha was never found. No charges were ever filed related to her disappearance. No definitive answers were established. What remains is evidence without resolution, suspicion without closure, a child without a grave. Relisha's case prompted audits and public scrutiny of Washington, D.C.'s child welfare and shelter systems. Reports found failures in communication between agencies, inconsistent monitoring of school absences, and the lack of safeguards for homeless children. Relisha wasn't invisible because no one saw her. She was invisible because responsibility was spread thin enough that no one acted fast enough. Her disappearance exposed a broader truth. Children experiencing housing instability face higher risks and fewer protections, even when surrounded by systems designed to help them. To this day, Relisha Rudd's case remains open. There's no confirmed account of what happened to her. No recovery, no certainty. Only unanswered questions, and a family still waiting. Relisha Rudd was 8 years old. She didn't vanish because no one cared. She vanished because caring was fragmented, delayed, and procedural. Her story asks a difficult question. How many warnings are enough before a system acts? And how many children disappear quietly before we notice the pattern? This is Bayou Noire, and this was Relisha Rudd.